Welcome to the final chapter, Winning Habits. Ratings don't rise from playing more games. They rise from habits. A daily puzzle, an honest review of every loss, and a few universal rules that work in any position on the board. 8 habits. This is the slow, compounding stuff, and it's where the rating points actually live. Habit 1. A puzzle a day. Small daily reps beat weekend marathons, because pattern recognition is built by frequency, not volume. But how you solve matters as much as how often. Solve like it's a real game. Find the check, see the king forced to the corner, collect the piece, and confirm the recapture, all the way to the end of the line. Guessing the first move trains guessing, finishing the line trains winning. One puzzle, fully calculated, every day. That's the rep. Why does such a small habit move your rating? Because tactics training pays you twice. First, it warms up your board vision before you play, so you stop hanging pieces in your own games. Second, it files the shapes, this royal fork, the pins, the skewers, into permanent memory, so you spot them instantly instead of finding them slowly. Blunder less, see more. That's the entire rating formula, and 10 minutes a day buys both halves. Habit 3 is the one that separates players who play a lot from players who improve. Review your losses and pull one takeaway from each. This back rank collapse decided a real game. Queen offered, taken, and the rooks crash through to the last rank. Reviewed once, it becomes armor. You will never leave your back door unguarded again. Skipped, it's just the first of 50 identical losses. Every loss is a lesson you already paid for. Collect it. No idea what to do? There is always a plan available, just in any position on Earth. Find your worst piece and make it better. Here the bishop sits at home, staring at its own pawns. One pawn nudge opens a window, and the bishop settles onto the longest diagonal on the board, breathing on the enemy king's corner. A few quiet moves, and the laziest piece became the best one. When you're out of ideas, ask which of my pieces is doing the least. The answer is your plan. The mirror habit. When their position looks scary, it's usually one piece doing all the damage. The knight leaps toward its dream square and gets calmly traded off before it does a thing. That's the whole move. Find the piece the attack runs through and remove it. Swap it, chase it home, or wall it out. You don't have to refute an attack piece by piece. Unplug its engine, and the scary position is just a position. A habit for a moment every player faces 1,000 times. The enemy bishop pins your knight to your queen. The instinct is to break the pin passively or ignore it. There's a better reflex. Poke it immediately. The little pawn move asks the bishop to declare its intentions, and every answer helps you. If it captures, you get the bishop pair and an open file. If it retreats, you've gained space and can break the pin at your leisure, or push again and ask louder. One pawn move, 0 risk, and the pin is never allowed to sit there rent-free. A habit from the old Spanish masters for slow positions. When a piece has no future where it stands, walk it somewhere better, even if the walk takes 3 moves. The queenside knight has nothing to bite on its natural square, so one step back, one step across the back rank, one step up, and it lands on the kingside, eyeing the attacking squares in front of the enemy king. 3 whole moves for one piece, in a position where nothing was burning. And now your worst piece is an attacker. Slow positions reward the player willing to take the walk. The final habit, recognizing the moment the whole character of a game changes. A mainline Sicilian dragon, both sides develop, and black castles on the kingside as usual. And white castles on the other side. Opposite wings, and from this exact moment, it's a race. Quiet moves are wasted moves now. White hurls the rook pawn like a javelin because those pawns aren't shielding his own king anymore. Black storms the queenside for the same reason. Count tempi, not material. Whoever's avalanche reaches the enemy king first wins. When the kings split, change gears immediately. And that's the mated compendium. 7 chapters from first principles to winning habits. Everything you watched is free at mated.gg. Every board, every line, the coach, the puzzles, and a free game review that shows you exactly why you lost. Go play. Review the loss. Come back stronger. We'll be here.